Hey everybody, welcome back to the Life Hunters channel. Here's Adriana and I beside her. We appreciate you guys being here. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. That helps us to grow the channel. So we appreciate you guys being here again. Welcome back underwater. There she goes, checking the crevices for me, making sure there is no groupers hiding down there. And yesterday the ocean was not very smooth, so as you can see the water was a little bit murky, but still we had a great time. And by the end of this video, and I hope you stick to the end to see, something happened to us that was especially for Adriana, was life-changing. We've been looking forward to this moment, we knew it was inevitable. And what I'm talking about is a shark. I mean, we've seen plenty of nurse sharks. Everybody knows that nurse sharks are not aggressive, but other sharks are. And yesterday we saw a black tip that approached us and circled us for a few minutes, and it was a little bit weary, especially because I know Adriana freaks out with this kind of things. She's has been trying to get prepared for this by watching a lot of videos, of YouTubers like us that encounter sharks, and what to do when you do, especially if they become aggressive. So I mean, we've been kind of hoping this moment would take a little longer, but it didn't, but it was awesome. I mean, just take a look at the end and I think you guys gonna love it. And we saw many things like that manta ray passing by us. It's a beautiful ray. And let me tell you this, guys, the GoPro, unfortunately, it doesn't make justice to the size of that animal. It was huge, and beautifully swimming, like floating under the ocean. It's a very beautiful animal to watch. So the visibility was a little murky, as I said, but it was not too bad. I mean, you could see at least 30 to 40 feet out, maybe a little bit more. But it was hard to find fish on the bottom. There was many things floating around. Here I go on my first dive, and there was a hogfish right there, and I missed it. And don't ask me how I missed that one. It was an easy catch, and I missed. It helped. It happens. I'm repeating it so you guys can see that, the fish was right there, just standing, and I don't know how I missed that, to be honest with you. But anyway, those things happen, and we just gotta go for the next one. Now you guys gonna see from Adriana's perspective, her angle, the same fish. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's a mutton snapper, which I got it, but he flapped his way off the shaft. So I lost that one as well. I don't know how he did that, because I got him. And that's a nurse shark, a huge one. It was at least 6.5 feet, at least. The very first one that I see that is this size. I never seen a nurse shark as big as this one. And I just appreciated, that animal. It's beautiful. I followed them a little bit to take a good shot so you guys could see it. And over there I'm just scanning the bottom, looking for something, because it was a little bit hard to do it from the surface with so many seaweeds and things floating around. So I just decided to go down and to scan through it to see if I could find anything. I was actually looking for mutton snappers yesterday, and a little bit more to the middle or the end of the video, right before the shark, I found one, but I missed that one as well. And here I found this beautiful hogfish, huge, 17 inches. It's a delicious fish. If I never said that, let me tell you, hogfish, it's one of the best meat out there. So if you never had it and you get a chance that you on a restaurant that has on the menu hogfish, please try it out, because I'll tell you, you'll never forget it. It's a delicious fish. And as I always do, I'm draining the fish right now, which makes the kill a fast kill. And then I bled him, make sure I take all the blood out of the system, because the meat tastes better like that when you do that. And here, again, I took a shot because he was already leaving. I hoped that I would hit him, but it was a kind of a desperate shot. I don't even know why I did that. But anyway, it was a mutton snapper about 13, 14 inches. And again, I missed. It was not my day yesterday. And now a bigger mutton snapper. That was probably 18 inches. And I don't know how I missed this fish. As I said, guys, yesterday was not my day. I missed so many fish. And I don't even know how. Well, I know how. I should have been more patient. Go down instead of taking the shot from the top. You shouldn't do that. You should level with the fish horizontally and wait until the fish turns to the side so you can get a good shot at it. That actually improves a lot the probability of hitting the fish. And at this time, what I'm doing is I am resetting the gun, and I'm trying to keep my eye on the same fish. Okay, I didn't want to lose it. And when you're trying to reset the gun and look at the fish at the same time, it takes longer for you to reset the gun. So that's what I've been trying to do. And here I go, taking a look where the fish is or going. Trying to reset the gun. And that's when Adriana catches my attention, and you guys are gonna see in a moment. She calls me up. While I'm still trying to keep a visual of the fish, and Adriana is pointing out something that I look and I don't see anything. Then I go back up and she tells me, it's a shark, it's a shark. But I still don't see anything. I'm still trying to reset the gun, thinking that I still want to go after that mutton snapper. I don't see anything. And I'm having a hard time resetting the gun because I'm trying to pay attention to the fish. I should have just let go, and just do the right thing, reset the gun. It would take a few seconds and that's it. At that point, Adriana points out again, and then, as you're gonna see out of the blue, a black tip comes. That's a black tip shark. It was about 6.5 to 7 feet. It doesn't look that big in the video, but he was a big guy. At this point, I'll go towards him, try to stand my ground. So I'm swimming as fast as I can, and I slow down the video so you guys could see it. And but he's just cruising through it. He doesn't give a damn about me. And he starts circling us, as you guys can see. And I was like, okay, maybe it was the shot that I did on the mutton before that attracted the noise that attracted him. And at this point, I have a fish on the water on my the little net that we have, and I'm thinking, maybe it's bleeding, maybe he can smell the blood. So at that point, I was like, let me go over there and get the fish out of the water. Perhaps by doing that, we'll stop circling us, you know. And my real concern there, guys, was about Adriana, because I know she freaks out with those. Just by watching videos like that, she freaks out. I mean, she never did this, so I mean, it's understandable. And at that point, I said, you know what, let's head to the shore, because she was freaking out. So I said, let's go back to the shore, because I want to make sure we don't start flapping, like fleeing the shark. I don't want her to do that. It will attract more attention. And as you guys can see, he's right there. And I grabbed the bag and I put on the top of the floater. It's great having a floater in those occasions. And I gotta keep my eye on the shark as well, because I don't know what his intentions are. He might be checking Adriana's legs and saying, "Ooh, I want a piece of that ham." I don't know what the intention. So at that point, I swim a little bit towards him again. You know, as I said, the video is at a slower speed, so you guys can see it. And he kind of take off for a little bit. And at that point, I go back to Adriana and I said, "Listen, let's head to the shore. Come on." You know, because she was not thinking at that moment clearly. You know, I told her already to go. She didn't go. She was trying to look around, looking for the shark. I was gonna look for the shark. All I wanted her to do was swim to the shore, and then, and I'll take care. I mean, I started swimming backwards, following her, and keeping my eye on him. And because I was swimming back, you guys won't be able to see him, you know. But he's there. He kept following us for a little bit, and I was like, "Damn it, what's going on in here? Is this normal?" I guess it is. But we're not swimming fast, okay? You should not swim away fast, because if you do that, you're acting like a prey. You don't want to do that. So we just swimming, you know, smoothly away from him. Obviously, if you'd approach us again a little closer, then I would go after him like I did before. And the first time I was trying to put the tip of the shaft on him to kind of show him that, you know, we're not really prey, and scare him away. And I like I said, I couldn't, because he was too fast. And I had to keep telling Adriana, come on, go. Because she was going to the side now. She wasn't paying attention. So at one point I said, come on, look, let's get out of here. And he was right there, you know, following us. And she kind of freaked out a little bit, but it was not as bad as I thought. I mean, she handled it pretty well. I mean, despite that, she was not, you know, thinking very clear, but still, she handled herself pretty well. She didn't really freak out like I thought that would happen, you know? So I think that was a good experience for her, and for me too. As you guys can see, the ocean is not very smooth. That same morning, when I checked the camera, it was super smooth. It was flat. And at this point, he was still following us. You know, from sometimes I would see him on the right side, sometimes I would see him right in front. See, she's swimming sideways. You gotta go. I told her, just head to shore. Okay, right here now, I stopped seeing him because it got shallower. I don't know if it was because it got shallower, but the matter of the issue is that, thank God, he stopped. Well, at least I didn't see him anymore. And then I told Adriana, let's go, let's get out of here. Give me the floater. Let me carry that. But we had a good day that day. After we came out of the water, we went to the Riptide Bar right there in Hollywood. It's a great place. You guys want to check it out whenever you guys are in Florida. And for those that are local here, it's a very nice place, you know. There is a little rock band there that plays most of the day. And things are not expensive at all, like in most ocean view bars. So the name is Riptide. You know, I really love that place. We had fun yesterday. The kids had fun. But at one point, I was in the water, and the lifeguard came around and asking us to get out of the water because there was a shark nearby. So we all had to come out of the water. So it was full of sharks yesterday. Perhaps it was the one that was following us. Yeah, that's the point. I asked her to give me the floater, and I thought it was already safe to just, you know, swim straight out of the water. And one more thing, guys, Adriana's camera, after a few shots, it stopped working. So, I mean, she couldn't take any shots of the shark, unfortunately. But I already ordered another one for her. It should be here this week. Guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And please don't forget to subscribe and like it. We appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'll do my best to answer, okay? Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend.